just wondering if you heard anything around the Yankees with what's going on with Gleyber Torres. I mean, a couple of years ago, he was set to be one of the elite players in New York, and he's just kind of fallen off. I know they blamed it on the groin, the last couple of days.
That wasn't it. They used that for him not running to first, but that was not the reason he didn't run. He's not playing well, Paul. And you know what? They're in a situation where they got to wait it out. They have no other option right now. I guess the only other option is playing Oswaldo Cabrera. And Oswaldo Cabrera does a good job, had a big hit. It wasn't a big hit because it was in the ninth inning. Had a hit yesterday, hit the ball well. But Gleyber Torres, they penciled him in probably in their mind at 25 to 30 home runs. This guy hit 38 home runs in his second year in the big leagues. And, it's hard to pull the plug. Peraza's not hitting down in the minors, so it's not like you can bring him up and put him at second base. They need Gleyber Torres and DJ LeMahieu to find it. And if those two guys don't find it, there's big problems because you might have to make other moves. So how much capital do you have to bring in players that are going to be needle movers? You need LeMahieu and you need Torres to play to the back of their baseball card. At least close to it. They've both been abject failures so far this year. And again, I said this the other day. There's some guys on their contract year, they go out and hit 62 home runs. And then there's other guys that wilt. And right now, Gleyber Torres is wilting.
But there's also the question of what's happened to a guy that looked like he was going to be right there with Judge as one of the truly great Yankees.
Don't know.
Like he said, 38 home runs his second year. Now, people have explained that away, that, hey, that was a juice ball year, and that's why he had so many home runs. I don't know how fair or unfair that is, but it's not just this year, Michael. He might have bottomed out in a year we thought he'd rake because he's in a walk year, but he has not been the player we thought. So, did we just get it wrong? Was he just an aberration in the beginning? What's the true Gleyber Torres?
Well, but, let's say, he hit 38 home runs the second year. That's an aberration. But last year, I believe he had 25 home runs. So, this is a guy who should hit 25 home runs. He's lost the ability to hit. And, on top of that, he made 12 errors at second base, which is the most of any second baseman in the game.